Can you tell I'm excited about today's tea? Welcome to Tea with LeiLani. All right, so your girl who lives in Manhattan is gonna be moving to Brooklyn, and in my apartment search, I found this amazing tea shop, and they serve this iced, but I'm gonna have it hot, and I'm gonna make iced tea. This is Cucumber Melon Green, and this is, oh, let me turn my water on. Look at this. Enough. Fantastic. What wage transparency is employers have to post how much they're paying for jobs. Now, it's different in different states and different areas, but for the most part, what it means is you just have to be transparent with what that job is paying. Which states currently have wage transparency laws? Here we go. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. I got confused because sometimes some states I'm like, really? They're getting progressive there. Local jurisdictions, so beside the state, we got Cincinnati, Toledo, Jersey City, Albany County, New York City, of course, Ithaca, and Westchester County. And basically these laws say that you have to disclose salary ranges on job postings, both internally and externally, include requirements for disclosing benefit information. So this means that you should post the information on the job. But I'm gonna say this because I've been saying this. I've been in human resources for 20 years. You should always, no matter where you're at, post what the range is you're paying. You as an employer, you know what your budget is. It's not something wild like 30,000 to 110. You know about that like 10 to 20K range that you're gonna post for that position based on experience, education, maybe if they're in your industry or not. So you already know that dollar amount. So I don't know why you can't just post it and say this is what we are paying. The reason that laws like this exist, and I love giving the reason, it is because it is a nod towards equal pay. Instead of turning to someone who maybe hasn't been employed for a handful of years, maybe because they were taking care of children at home, maybe they were paid unfairly, not because of what the position paid, but because of another factor, like race or gender or orientation. And so they were maybe unconsciously given a lower rate. The whole reason this exists is to protect people in those positions. And instead of turning to them and asking them, hey, what did you make in your last job? Which might be a wage that isn't at market value or isn't what they should be paid because of those factors. They're given exactly what the position should be paid according to the market. And so it helps catch up with people, and it doesn't base on what they made before. Also, you can't ask people in these states, part of this law is you can't ask people what they made in prior positions. I know some people are like, well, I try to catch them and like ask what their range is. Again, employers, you know what the budget is. Stop asking people, post the wage of what you're paying and pay fairly. It's why this law exists. All right. Oh, look at, I've left my morning supplements. This is my allergy pill and I've been sniffling all morning. This is the first thing I do in the morning. I get ready and then I make tea and I make this video. So you're seeing my morning routine still. I took all my supplements except one. I left it on the counter. And by the way, when I talk about the wage transparency laws, it's not all of it. I'm only giving you some. DM us if you want to know what it is in your state specifically. I can send it to you. So good. See you next week.